Okay, right everyone, so let's take a look at the market. Now this is gold yesterday. Market fell, remember, on Wednesday. So Monday was a swing day. We picked up, let's do a small summary. By the way, I already posted the swing hours as usual. Right, Monday, weekly PST, great. Wednesday, weekly PST, great. Yesterday, this is Wednesday, this is Thursday. So yesterday market comes back, sells again at these levels. Remember, I've marked in this level here. If you sold here, because I marked two levels here, if you sold here, you would have maybe gotten stopped out. But if you sold here, you should have been okay. All right. Now here we're in a bit of a dilemma. That's a high, that's a low. We're in the middle of the day. If we go high, you can sell off. If you're low, if it comes here, don't buy, because I'll tell you why. Because you will have broken this down, and that's 64.2726. If it breaks that, that's the weekly pivot zone again. It's already dipped into it twice, okay, so it might break. Okay, so you have to be careful there. So we need to be careful now. We don't have a Friday is a swing day, okay, so Friday is a swing day. So what might happen is, if the market continues to sell, we might do a lower low going into there, or slightly lower than there, because we've got 2684 on the 51, 2682, which is just under the weekly pivot, 268482 as a first target. Okay, there. Now on the weekly, because that's already been done twice, okay, this is why if it does it a third time, it can still bounce off, but it can also break as well, because the more they're touching it, the more the buy orders are coming in, because that was a PST pullback level on the weekly, right? So like if you bought that, you would have been like pretty good off. And here as well, if you bought that again, you would have been pretty well off. Okay, well, I can't guarantee the third time because it's touching a third time again. So if it does come down, break the daily PST here, which it infringed a little bit, it may keep breaking down. Okay, so be mindful. This could go both ways. I said yesterday as well, trade with a smaller lot size. Same again, you can trade with a smaller lot size to sell from the highs here, and if it breaks down, I'd be careful here. Okay, it's also Friday, not very exciting for me, so the hours aren't very good either. Now Eurodollar, this is not a bad one, because now we've got a swing day on Friday, so we can either dip back down and do a good buy kiss here, or it can keep pushing up, but obviously we're gonna go in if it comes back. Okay, so if the market does come back, going back up is not a bad idea. This is a good zone. That's a good buy kiss on the daily. Alright, so I wouldn't buy here because it's already done, and the first target is 35. Okay, so 1.08, 35.51. Oh, 8.35 is there, so there's already not a lot of meat, and 51 is there. Alright, so, and this is the impulse wave, so if we come back down to 25.35 and it is a trading hour, then you can look for a setup to go up. Okay, other than that, I wouldn't really do anything with it. Okay, it's Friday and it's a swing day, so also when it comes down here, just be mindful, make sure price and time match. Daily, SP 500 nice down. Can we go further down? It's the question. Remember, on the Dow Jones we've got this. I guess we can draw this here as well. Like that. Slightly higher like this. So this is also doable. The market may have a little bit of room to come back into. Okay. But I would be doing the selling here, and it is not, I repeat, it is not a swing day. So impulse, pull up, sell off, it might go a little higher and then sell off too. Yesterday we talked about this level because this is where the gap fill-in was. If you sold here, you should have been okay, no problem. Still got room to come down, you can see. There's a slight gap here. If it hits that again at the trading hour, you want to sell off, you can. And you can push it down. Okay. I do it with a smaller lot size. Like I said, it's Friday, I'm not excited. Dow Jones, once again, selling off. I think these are should be trading hours on Thursday. It should be. Yeah, 405, yeah? That's your 405. 405 to 430, I think we had. And that's your 415. So you should have been okay, guys, if you sold at the trading hours. And I did say this is like, you know, at a manipulation bar, and it has room to come down, okay, to fill in this gap here. So, you know, but the thing is, like, we're like pretty much down, okay. So on the weekly we still have a bit of room to go. There's some leg room to go there. On a Friday, if you want to push it down on a Friday, I suggest you do it again if it goes up. You know, if you're really wanting to trade it, do it on the way up. Today's good hours are 11:30 is not a bad hour. 9:30 is okay for an intraday. Okay, so we've got 9:30, which is just already done here. Alright, right on the... But the better ones, because it's indices, you want to look out for 3 o'clock today. So 3 p.m., 10 past 4, and 7:45 is a better one. Okay. In the evening, and then after that, it'll probably go towards closing, but I don't have an hour for the rest of the day. So like I said, it's not the best of days. Okay. So if you're going to do any trading, like I said, you can maybe do it from the highs here or from the highs there to sell further off. But you know, it's, like I said, it's tricky because we're right there. It's done a target. You know, don't scratch, okay, as they say, the proverb. If you start scratching, they'll start scratching you. Nasdaq, let's take a look. This is Nasdaq. Same kind of thing. It's a good push down. We don't have a swing day Friday, so this thing can be going up to sell again. It could go all the way back up to sell again. So we're in the middle of nowhere. On the weekly as well, we're just here on the red. Okay, that red is 61.2255, which is right here. So you don't want the price going above here if you're going to sell, which is there. Okay, so you don't want the market breaking above the weekly and staying above there, because if it does, it'll go to that high level like I showed you here. Okay, into there, which is 62.2486. So you don't want to be standing in front of it. 2486, which is, well, that's quite high on the daily as well. 62. Yep. So I wouldn't stand in front of it. Going into 486. which is there somewhere. Alright, but if it starts to fall from here, which it might do, then you can definitely work on that to push it down if you want, because there's gap to fill there. And on the daily, HCL1 is 20,033, 19,904. So 20,033 is just there. Okay, and then what did we have? 19,904. Just slightly there. Right, just slightly lower than yesterday's. Okay, so it's a little tricky because this is already slightly breached out on the weekly, and on the daily we're in the middle of nowhere and we don't have a swing day. Okay, so you can sit it out, go fishing or go to the gym or something. Bitcoin, Saturday, Sunday, swing day. Sorry, not Saturday, Sunday, Friday, Saturday, swing day. Friday, okay, if we go back up or slightly higher and you want to sell, you can. Okay, because Friday, Saturday, swing day, so from the highs, because we're at the highs, selling is more legitimate. Okay, and then the next level is down here. Okay, because we've got the gap here, manipulation there. So if it starts to break down, your first target on the 50, 65930, which is there. Alright, so 65930, just going to target that on the first round. That level 72 is 71336, which is out there. Okay, so 71336. If it gets out there, I wouldn't be rushing a sell, because it's a breakout of the high. Okay, because then it's going to be breaking out the high of the high. It'll be an all-time high, in other words. Okay, well, not an all-time high, but pretty high. So the all-time high was 73 odd. Okay, so I still say this is a sell zone. Friday, Saturday, Monday was a swing day, beautiful. So Friday, Saturday, selling again, not a bad idea.